They can't touch you here, Angela.
I've been, hiding her in my room in the rectory.
Why is it I only lose control when I'm with you?
He's a priest.
He was ordained, Papa, not castrated.
Heaven help Father Michael.
Gino was a mafioso. This man is a priest.
Not after last night.
Tom Berenger, Last Rites. Premieres Sunday on HBO.
Catch the brightest stars, the best movies with the best leading men on HBO. Stars like Kevin Kline swooning his way through mystery as the January Man. Mel Gibson and Kurt Russell in the sizzling thriller Tequila Sunrise.
You're a bad boy, Nick. You're a very bad boy.
Academy Award-winning Best Actor Dustin Hoffman and Tom Cruise in the Oscar-winning smash Rain Man. They're all here. They're the brightest leading men coming to HBO.
The year is 1938, and Sugar Ray and his adopted son Quick run the hottest night spot in Harlem. But in the midst of good times, there's trouble. And taking it on are three comedy greats, Eddie Murphy, Richard Pryor, and Red Foxx, sharing the screen for the first time in Harlem Nights. Written and directed by Eddie Murphy.
Lift your head back and go. I don't feel no different.
And while they may have similar styles, there's no confusing who's who.
You look good.
I don't feel no different.
We're all different,
But we're similar.
in a different kind of way.
That's true.
And that makes us similar.
Exactly.
That's the
And,
difference.
and that's what makes us unique, and that we're different.
But the same.
Balancing their blend of comedic styles is Vera, the club's tough-talking madam, played by Della Reese.
So, baby, how we doing tonight?
We made about 200.
How they only make $200?
I don't never say nothing to you when the crap table and the bar come up short.
It's because the bar and the crap table never come up short, just the girls.
Are you saying I'm stealing?
You in charge of the girls, right?
I am in charge of the girls.
Are you in charge of the girls?
I am in charge of the girls.
Either you or them got a problem with their arithmetic.
Me and you got to step out back.
Sharing the screen with three generations of comedy greats was an experience Della Reese will never forget.
They're so different. Eddie is funny, and he sets out to be funny. Richard is funny in a kind of laid-back sort of way.
Baby needs shoes. My wife needs clothes.
And you need some teeth.
You think that's funny, huh?
Red is just funny. I mean, when you walk in, you laugh. You don't know why you laugh. Red is just flat out funny.
Kids don't smoke, don't drink, and watch traffic.
So you get three different forms of comedy, and it's really exciting to work in the midst of that.
For Red Foxx, filming Harlem Nights brought back memories from his early years as a struggling stand-up comic in Harlem.
The comedy today is the same as it was years ago, as far as I'm concerned. No new jokes, but it's just some speak a little broader, like I did when I was young. But the public will feel the chemistry that we have here, and the rest of the people that feel what we feel.
Foxx later paved the way for another young comic who was just beginning to break in the 60s.
I like it, I love it. I use it all the time. I brush my teeth with it, I wash my hair with it. Send a check.
When I was a kid, and I worked for Red at his club, and he gave me inspiration and encouragement so I could be more of me and do what I like to do.
And Eddie Murphy was inspired in many ways by watching Richard Pryor.
Richard's the one that made me want to do comedy. He said, do the people laugh when you say what you say? I said, yes. He said, do you get paid? I said, yes. He said, when I was a kid, I used to go in the basement, listen to his albums. I studied them, man. When I was in high school, I used to walk like him. And he ain't have the coolest walk in the world.
Harlem Nights makes history by bringing together these comedy greats. And rounding out the cast are Danny Aiello, Jasmine Guy, Michael Lerner, and a special appearance by Arsenio Hall.
We could have been hooked up years ago, but he found us.
Yes, we were lost, and Eddie found
Eddie came along and found us.
We were lost in a similar place.
Drifting in a world.
You've been chosen to command a highly classified operation.
Our mutual intelligence agencies,
Braves, 4 bandits, 3 o'clock.
have uncovered a nuclear weapons compound.
That is the other half of your team, gentlemen.
I thought they trained us to target these people, not rub wings with them.
This would be the biggest bunch of misfits you can find.
us up, didn't you?
Valerie, Yuri, climb!
Louis Gossett Jr. Iron Eagle 2. Tomorrow on HBO.
Week 11 in the NFL saw the Packers ambush the Niners. The Rams make it 2 in a row as the Cardinals hand Coach Gene Stallings his walking papers. Get all the highlights when Inside the NFL comes to you from Nick Bonaconti's home in Miami. Then it's turkey, cranberry sauce, and Lions football. Cover Story takes a look at Detroit's traditional Thanksgiving Day game. Get those stories and more on HBO's Inside the NFL. Tomorrow on HBO.
Paul Newman is one of America's most talented motion picture actors. He brings depth and texture to his roles, whether it's from Cool Hand Luke, The Verdict, or the character of Fast Eddie Felson in The Color of Money, for which he won the Academy Award for Best Actor. Newman currently stars in Roland Joffe's new film, Fat Man and Little Boy, a story about the conflicts between the people who developed the first atomic bomb during World War II.
There's a lot of dry history about how the bomb was developed and everything, and I think this tells that story from a very human aspect.
Newman plays General Leslie Groves, the mastermind behind the weapon that would bring the world into the atomic age.
You are here to harness your God-given talent, your mind, your energy, the practical pursuit of one thing, a military weapon, nuclear one, an atomic bomb.
This is a different kind of Newman. He can obviously use the charm that he has, but this is about muscle and strength and a kind of intellectual brutality. This is about an intellectual thug. Newman's got a great brain. He's got a terrific brain. And I think this will stretch him to do things he hasn't done before, and I think the public will love it.
Newman spent months developing the Groves character and worked with his co-star Dwight Schultz, who plays Robert Oppenheimer, to create the mixture of tension and respect that was needed for their adversarial relationship to exist.
That is some monkey house in there. A mess. What are you going to do about it?
I warned you about this.
When I met Paul Newman for the first time, it took a very long time to realize that this was Paul Newman, and that, in fact, I was going to be working with this man. And he has been very sweet and supportive, classy, powerful.
Fat Man and Little Boy is Schultz's first major film role. It's Paul Newman's 43rd, and playing Groves, the man who gave America the atomic bomb, is in sharp contrast to his personal politics concerning nuclear disarmament.
It's a matter of public record that I am not a great friend of the military-industrial complex. And for me to play General Groves, I suppose, will be a puzzlement to a great many people who know how active I have been in the arms control arena, and I think it's going to surprise a lot of people when they find out that I'm playing Groves, who was, in fact, I think, the driving force behind atomic weapons.
You tell me how I'm going to face a Senate inquiry and tell them how we spent almost $2 billion on a show that's never even going to open. Crisis of conscience. You got one job, Doctor. Give me the bomb. Just give it to me.
Paul Newman's portrayal of Groves emanates power and strength. His physical presence fills the screen as he shows the audience a different Newman than they've ever seen before.
May I have this dance?
When this film is over, I will get to say I've had the privilege of doing something that I'm sure 50 million American women would like, and that's to dance with Paul Newman.
Get ready for a heartwarming reunion that will sweep you off your feet.
I think it's going to be like old times.
Isn't this wonderful?
Journey back for the magical sequel to the smash hit Cocoon.
I want to share myself with you right now.
Oscar winner Don Amici.
I feel like a teenager.
And the original star-studded cast is back in Cocoon The Return. Premieres Saturday, December 2nd on HBO.
For the best time on TV this weekend, make it HBO. Double Feature Friday brings you HBO Fan Club, John Goodman. At 8, Everybody's All-American. At 10:15, Punchline. At 12:15, an all-new Kids in the Hall. Saturday at 8, Tom Skerritt and Max von Sydow star in the premiere of the HBO original movie for November, Red King, White Knight. Sunday at 9, Tom Berenger stars in the premiere of Last Rites.
The best time on TV is HBO.
The memorable, the mystical, and the macho, tonight on HBO. At 7, for one brief shining moment, his leadership united America. JFK in his own words. At 8, Judge Reinhold and Fred Savage are father and son with an unusual identity crisis.